Isn't this a total good fidgety cup?
Oh, is that the,
Yeah.
you brought the perfect.
Oh yeah, that looks good, don't you think?
And I'm good where I am.
Oh
Brad.
yeah, I love it. Don't we?
Go cheese.
Brad, are you jealous? Are you wearing green and gold today, Brad? What? You can't wear red. You can wear green and gold on Sunday or Saturday because you're in the booth. They can take some pictures.
Oh, I'm gonna do that thing about. Yeah.
WBAY TV, your first alert station. Action 2 News This Morning live stream starts now.
Hey there, good Friday morning. We are having so much fun and we're just going to keep it going here with our Action 2 News This Morning live stream. Great to have you here with us. I'm Tammy Elliott.
And I'm Emerson Lehman. We've transformed our news desk in the last 5 minutes if you were watching Action 2 News this morning because we are pumped up. The Packers ready to take on the San Francisco 49ers in the divisional round out in Santa Clara, California. And we've had all kinds of team coverage all morning.
We've had a lot of fun. Of course, we've had team coverage. We are talking about it. So want to head out to Lambeau Field this morning. Kristen Allen braving the temperatures. I know you've been inside a lot. You got to go outside today. What's it like at Lambeau this morning? We know the game's not there.
You guys kicked me out today. Yeah, you guys kicked me out today. There's a lot of excitement still here at Lambeau Field, as I was saying this morning. Even if the Packers aren't playing at Lambeau Field, there's always this energy here. And, you know, obviously there's not a lot happening right now at 7 o'clock in the morning, but the Pro Shop and the Atrium open in just a little bit at 9 o'clock this morning. And I know there's going to be fans here that are getting that last-minute Packers swag, those last-minute love jerseys and other goodies for this weekend. And just regardless of when and where the game is, there's always people here at Lambeau Field. There's always fans. They're taking the stadium tour. They're going to the Hall of Fame. They're taking pictures with the statues. They just love to come and see it. And depending on, you know, what time of year, sometimes more than others, when you come here, you always see a wide variety of license plates on cars in the parking lot. People come from all over the country to see Lambeau Field. So there's still going to be a lot of excitement here this weekend, even though the Packers are on the road.
All kinds of excitement. It's that Lambeau Field magic. And
Totally.
Kristen, you talked with excited fans. As we said, we've had the team coverage all morning, and we got more extended coverage coming up tonight as well. Tell us about that.
That's right. We're all Packers all the time, all weekend. So if you want some of that extended coverage, and I know that you do, Dave Schrader will have live reports from the road, full reports tonight on Action 2 News at 5 and 6. And then we will have a special that you don't want to miss. That's a 1-hour special starting at 7 o'clock tonight. Cover 2, the road to Vegas. So tune in for that. It's going to be exciting and just going to fuel the excitement of fans anxiously waiting for the game tomorrow night.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun. Thanks, Kristen. We'll let you go back inside and get warm.
Warm up a little bit, yeah. And
it,
speaking of all those fans out there, too,
yes.
Not only here in Green Bay, from all over, and they've been sending in pictures and videos and whatnot, just a lot of excitement here.
And we're continuing our live team coverage in the Titletown District. Emily, good morning. You've been having a lot of fun with this story.
I've been having so much fun, Tammy Emerson, going through the pictures and photos that we have online, as well as on Packers.com. Was such a blast. What a great way to wake up today. I think we've got one I can show you right here. This is actually a drawing from one of running back Aaron Jones's youngest supporters. Absolutely adorable. And this is just one of so many. There are a lot of Aaron Jones, a lot of Jordan Love, also some more generic ones with some happy messages, some from messages to cheer on the team, say that they can do it when they head to California. We also have some letters. These are actually from the Letters to Lambeau program with the Packers. So you can see here, 8-year-old Harper. She actually hopes that if she ever gets to go to a game, she'll be able to see the Packers do ballet. So some of these children have some big wishes. I know someone else said that he hopes that the Packers win against the 49ers so that he can rub it in his neighbors' faces and that he'll be cheering on the the team from his couch eating potato chips. So, you know, these youngest fans, they have big dreams, and I hope they come true. I hope they, you know, see some of these dance moves on the field.
Yeah,
I
right.
think we can relate to some of that.
Totally.
Aaron Jones, I think if he scores a touchdown this weekend, that needs to be the touchdown dance, right?
Yeah.
The celebration, some ballet twirls or something like that.
Right, some big smiles.
Huge smiles, exactly, Emily. We gotta speak that into existence here. And there's a cool song that was made to kind of hype not only the players but Northeast Wisconsin up. Emily, tell us about that song.
Go back, go. You're in love, Aaron Jones. Trophy on, let's go.
You just heard it there. It's called Believe in Love by the Wisco Kids. And our Action 2 News team actually got a behind-the-scenes look at the studio where the magic happens. We got to talk to all the musicians, and the song really is a hype song. That's what they want it to be, a hype song for not just the fans, but the team. And who knows, maybe some of those players are going to have it on repeat on their phones on the plane to California.
All right, yeah, we sure hope so. We've got the mood, we've got the energy. We appreciate it, Emily, and we're gonna let you go backside, warm up for a little bit.
Speaking of hyped up, I think someone that's very hyped up is meteorologist Steve Balon, who's over there just jumping up and down, bouncing around. Steve, they're escaping the frozen tundra, but it is going to be not like ideal conditions for a playoff game, right?
Well, I mean, it's going to probably rain. The field is going to be really wet. I would think with a wet field and rain, the running game is going to be really important, right?
We've got good running backs.
Well, we do. I mean, Aaron Jones, I mean, he's like lightning. So hopefully he has a big game. Hopefully the Packers have a big game. Santa Clara tomorrow evening. 56 degrees and chance of rain. We are not going to be that mild closer to home. We'll have temperatures in the teens today, a high of 17, wind chills below 0 this morning. Broken clouds, there might be a couple stray flakes, but nothing you really need to shovel, guys.
Okay. And as far as temperatures, they're inching up little by little.
Slowly but surely.
Those kids, we've been talking about this all week. They've had indoor recess, right? Which is so hard. Any chance today maybe heading outside? Or
Yeah,
no?
I doubt it. You know what? And the thing is like the kids, they have all this energy, right?
Right.
And you know I do dozens and dozens of school talks every year. And it's funny because I'll be like, so is it recess inside or outside? And the teachers are like, it's inside.
Yeah.
Like they want them to get out and release that energy. So right now it's 9 in Green Bay. Our wind chill is -8. These wind chills will probably stay in negative territory up through that midday recess. We'll briefly get above 0 as we go towards this afternoon. First Alert Pinpoint Predictor shows our actual high temperatures in the mid to upper teens. But again, those wind chills will likely stay below 0 up through noon, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock this afternoon, barely get into positive territory.
Now, fortunately for the weekend at least, when those kids want to get outside, release all that energy, Steve, there's some cool events going on, and it's going to be fair out there at least, so people can kind of get out and enjoy that a little bit, right?
Yeah, there's different winter events going on across Northeast Wisconsin. What is it, the King of Snow event down in Brilliant? It's really just a festival of like yay winter and all the fun things you can do. At least it won't be as harsh as we go towards the weekend. You know, today you'll see a lot of clouds, a couple stray flakes, but as we head towards this evening, we'll start to see more breaks in the clouds, and by the time we get into that weekend, I do expect to see more in the way of some sunshine. The weekend looks mostly to partly sunny, a little bit wind picking up on Sunday, but otherwise your high temperatures will be in the mid to upper teens. It won't be quite as harsh as it has been recently. So yeah, get out and enjoy winter.
We will definitely do that. Anything else you want to add for us? Or you?
I want to put something on your radar because it's on my radar. Our next weather maker, wet snow Tuesday, slippery, slushy travel. That storm that's going to soak the Packers 49ers game, it's the same storm that's going to give us snow on Tuesday.
Double trouble.
Early indications suggest 3-4 inches possible, but you know, this is several days out. This can change. So, you know, we'll adjust the forecast as we get better data, but just know as we go into Tuesday, the roads are going to be slushy and slippery. And look how mild it's going to be next week, guys, as we get our highs back up into the 30s.
Wow. What does that feel like?
Keep
Kinda
the
forgot.
snow blowers and shovels handy, but
Yeah.
then going to melt right after that. All right.
All right. Thanks, Steve.
You bet.
All right, want to turn now to a discussion with Aisha at the First Alert Safety Desk and talking about some risks for salmonella, and it's kind of interesting because, you know, it kind of couples with our folks who might be planning some Packers parties and talking about charcuterie, super popular. People love that. Yeah, so you know, a lot of people like to do their little spreads, right, with the meat, the cheeses, the crackers, and so what the CDC this morning is doing, they're expanding. Can you guys hear me now? Hopefully.
I don't know if I'm hearing
There you
it,
go.
yeah.
I think your mic's
Okay,
on.
there we go. Let's backtrack. So
We're
a lot
back.
We're back. So a lot of people like doing those spreads with the meat, cheeses, crackers, you know, so you'll want to know that the CDC right now, they're expanding. It's a salmonella outbreak that's happening right now. In fact, this is why we care so much, right? Wisconsin, we are impacted by this. 2 people have gotten sick. There are now a total of 47 reported illnesses in 22 states, ours included, linked to the Bussetto brand charcuterie sampler. So I want to show you guys what it looks like. That's really important. Look at your screen. More than 11,000 pounds of this meat. The products have been recalled by Bussetto Foods. So the product was also sold under different names. And that's when it gets kind of tricky, guys, because we're looking for different names here. Fratelli Beretta Antipasto sold at Sam's Club. And then if you shop at Costco, this is good to know too, it went by the name Grand Beretta there. So far, there have been 10 hospitalizations linked to this salmonella exposure. And we've talked a lot about salmonella in the past with different recalls that I've talked about with food. So if you got any symptoms like fever, vomiting, and you've had this in your house, make sure you take care of that, go to the doctor.
And like you said, Aisha and Tammy, you said it too, it's so important, people planning their big Packers gatherings, just to kind of double check those labels, make sure that they and their family, friends, they're all safe, right?
Yeah, and the solution is if you've got it and you haven't used it, just throw it away. That's the best thing to do. If it's touched any surfaces, make sure you clean those surfaces really, really well with some warm soapy water. That's really good to do too, guys.
All right. Love charcuterie boards. So yeah, so important to let people know about that. We appreciate it, Aisha. And now we want to talk with Catherine, First Alert Traffic. How's your morning been going, and how's the commute been going, Catherine?
It's been going well for the most part, but we've just learned about this a few minutes ago. A car, this is the ramp from Military Road in Fond du Lac to northbound I-41, and you can see there that a car has slid off into the ditch. And some areas are slippery this morning. We don't know for certain if that's what contributed to this crash, but you can see the car there and an emergency vehicle. Luckily, the ramp's open. But remember, things could still be a little bit slippery out there as this ice we still work to melt this ice from the big storm.
And Catherine, you always do such a wonderful job every morning tracking the Northeast Wisconsin commute, but you're giving us kind of a cool look now at what the commute is out in Santa Clara and the San Francisco area as the Packers are heading out there this weekend, of course.
People make fun of me sometimes when I say, you know, I do traffic in Green Bay. They say, like, do you really have traffic there? So the average commute time between Green Bay and Appleton is about 28 minutes. But if you head out to the Bay Area, it's a whole different deal. Driving between San Francisco and Oakland, which is a really common commute, that can take about 29 minutes in good conditions, which sounds about the same, but it's half the distance between Green Bay and Appleton. And you see there, that's the Bay Bridge, Interstate 80. And if the Bay Bridge has problems, you are in trouble if you're trying to get from the East Bay to the West Bay. And then South Bay, Santa Clara, where that is, if you want to go from San Francisco there, that can be an hour and a half, 2-hour commute, and more than an hour by train.
Yeah, we like our morning commute here, don't we? Definitely.
Just a couple minutes in and out, yeah, not bad.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Thanks for giving us that perspective. We really appreciate it, Catherine.
We are lucky in so many ways to be here.
Absolutely. Okay, before we go from our live stream here, we wanted to show off our Packers Pride.
Throwback.
This is a Flashback Friday right here. Our friend Kevin Rampa and our team back in 2020, I think we were getting ready for a playoff, I'm pretty sure, having a lot of fun with that.
I love that helmet. Kevin was ready. He was ready to play.
It's not really a helmet. It's a chip and dip bowl, but he put it on.
Hey, whatever works, right? That's bad. Look at that. He's ready.
I remember.
You can see it on the top there.
And he had to like hold it so it wouldn't fall down.
He's such a good sport. He's watching right now, I think, too. So good morning, Kevin.
Good morning, Kevin. Go Pack, go. This photo is with my mom.
Nice.
This was from last year.
Oh, cool.
And
awesome.
Every game I've gone to with my mom, the Packers have lost. I thought I was the bad luck charm, but they won when I went to see them play the Bears, so I think it's my mom's fault. Sorry, Mom. But she was cheering them on at home, and they won, so she's going to be cheering them on at home tomorrow, and hopefully they get another win.
Yes.
Don't mean to throw you under the bus there, Mom, but
We got this.
And we know Mom's watching too.
Mom's
right?
watching right now. Good morning, Mom. Yes.
Yes.
Morning.
All right, and we got permission from Emily Roberts to
Yes.
show this viral moment. Emily Roberts there with Packers player Jair Alexander. So this is one of her live hits at Lambeau Field.
Say cheese, Jair. Be ready.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
The pack is back, he said.
That's what he said. And she has just been, she was just amazing. She handled that so well.
She was a pro.
She was. And she was in the middle of doing that live shot out there. I think it was, wasn't it during your 9 o'clock show,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I was anchoring, and so people gave her a little bit of grief because she didn't recognize him, but we all know when you're out in the field, you're focused,
Yeah.
and when someone comes up to you like that, it's a little bit scary.
It happens
so
so
fast.
fast.
It
Yes.
happened so fast. And I was anchoring, and I could see him, his face, and I didn't recognize him either.
I didn't
The
even know
hood
it was
up,
a five
sunglasses
Yeah.
on. Yeah. it was-
Incognito.
So she,
Exactly,
she
exactly.
handled it so well.
Yes, she did.
We love Emily and her good attitude.
Shout out to Emily. Shout out to Jair. He had a great game against the
Yeah.
Cowboys. Had a nice interception.
And we were hoping actually that Jair would show up at the Titletown
Yeah.
District this morning. I don't know
Wouldn't
if you
that
saw
be
that
awesome?
Emily was a
that
little too early there.
that
Jair
invitation still stands. If
missed
you want
your
to join us on
opportunity,
Action
so-
Tunes this
Online, she
morning.
said, hey, if you ever
Yes.
want to talk.
Come hang out.
So we're ready. We've got our stuff.
Yes, we
Go
are ready
Pack.
to go. I've got my fidget spinner Packers mug here. It's got a little
Nice.
football.
You had a
I think-
prediction for the game, too.
I think it's going to go into overtime.
Yeah.
That's what
It's
I
gonna
think
be
it's going to
close
be close.
With the Packers win.
Now all we need is that dip helmet.
Let's fill it up.
Fill it up with some guac or something like that, or you know.
You had me at guac.
Yeah, there you go.
Ready to grub.
All right, well, it's been a lot of fun this morning, and we're going to be back here again next week.
Yeah.
Week
Yeah.
one
Every
of the
week,
live stream.
right? Yeah, we're
Wrapping
week
it
one of
up.
our live stream.
We're
now.
hoping for a Packer win.
Yes, we'll be talking all about it. Victory Monday.
Yes, that'd be
Yes.
nice.
Yes.
All right, so we're going to give Catherine, Steve, a chance to go get ready for the cut-in
Go get
on
saddled
GMA.
up, so to
Go get
speak.
saddled up,
quick
exactly.
live
We're going to give you a
Another
nice
amazing crew.
bird's eye view here. Hello,
Yes.
everybody. Good morning. And
Thanks to our crew and back. Yes.
huge shout out to our crew and back. This has been
Absolutely.
a
Bringing
new-
it every day.
new show to bring on. So
Yeah.
enjoy the live stream. Go Pack Go, and we'll see you on Monday, everybody.